Live. Oh, I forgot to set the title. That's gonna be a problem for the morning. Or wait, this isn't even live. This is, well, I mean, it is live, but it's a bonus stream for January 6th. Let's change that title over. Woo! And then we'll set the music on. Boy, it's the first Friday of 2023, and welcome to Friday morning, people. Let's go ahead and play the Season 8 credits wrap.
Who's the guy who conquers death? The mister with the whispers when Mumbo forgets. After introducing Pearl and Gem to say we're settling a continent. Shoulder to shoulder, surrounded by water, beyond which reset, risk your face if you wanna. We live close, we build close, we speak in proximity. Season 8's here today, still in its infancy. Mumbo is saying go, everyone's cheering. Suddenly scattering, always unfearing. Though it passed by without Mumbo mentioning, there's a crew, you know who to keep you adventuring. Asuma securing villagers. Pearl on fine architecture. Joe grabbing supplies, ready to throw at the first fools who die. Bring on the creepers, bring on the flames. The resupply crew will get you going again. The very first to die, B-double-O don't cry. Pops and quite chagrin, takes some apples and he flies. Zombie Cleo's next, needs an axe for the road. Geared up and cheered up, she's off with some lows. Gemini Tay appears slain by Jevin, but B-dubs is back before Joe loads the first chest in. Then Pearl's killed by Cleo, who Joe had armed previously. Then Cleo's dead too, per Isco mischievously. Impulse SV got blown up by a creeper. Says he won't be back, but how can he be sure? Bring on the creepers, bring on the flames. The resupply crew will get you going again. The resupply crew. Asuma laddering a mine shaft. The resupply crew. Pearl egging a shell. The resupply crew. Joe lavaing a portal. Yo, you're immortal, here's a doorway to hell.
Who's the guy? Who's the guy?
Who's the guy who struck his first die encircled suddenly by three of his friends? Tango, Corrales, and B-double-O, all armed and armored to shake down Joe. Threats bacon triplicate fully surrounded. Joe took to the sky with Cobble unbounded. Lava to dump on the brigands below, or on himself. Misdirection, let's go! Heading down to somewhere with coordinates in hand. Bridging and tunneling, connecting flower forest land. Cleo is away, so Joe leaves her a saddle. He hopes as he does she won't use it for battle. Returning to world spawn and lighting his tunnel, he keeps striking lava and dies a whole bundle. And droughts hunting squids, though he tried his best. But no worries, back at world spawn there's a resupply chest. Bring on the creepers, bring on the flames. The resupply crew will get you going again. One chest becomes four, labeled in stock. The shell thickens yet with smooth sandstone block. Bushes are placed, ravines are filled in. Also the hermits could keep adventuring. If dying is losing, then living is winning. Episode's done, but the show's just beginning. Pick up some tools, some potatoes and steak, and show them you're real, give them season 8.
I put the cogs into the box and then I've got another load. After a while my arms will get tired and then this job will blow. But I could be replaced by a machine that does my work in half the time. But I don't know where I'd go, 'cause I prefer putting cogs into the box. Now I've got another load. Only just a few more hours and then I'm free to go. But I can't cease in questioning if I really have a home. It makes me sick to think of it, 'cause I prefer
guy who can conquer death. That's Joe Hills. He plays for Nashville when he plays Minecraft. That's Joe Hills. That's Joe Hills.
That's me! Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. And this morning, y'all are my live streaming audience. It is Friday morning. That is a working morning for a lot of folks out there. I know for me, a lot of times, that was one of the roughest in my work week. So one thing I've been experimenting with my schedule is trying to get in a Friday morning stream more often, even if it's not necessarily the optimal thing for my recording schedule, just because it's a chance for us to kind of pal around and catch up and chill. You know, Friday morning chill stream, I've found, even if I'm like, man, I should really be working on something else right now, it's like, if I'm that stressed that I'm like, I really should be working on something else right now, I might need to just chill out and try and make a little bit of progress on some projects on the server, you know? No, I don't have to come in here and stress about getting the hottest, bestest footage. You know, we're just here palling around. You know, some stuff might get recorded, but in the very least, work will get done. Both hopefully on my end and yours. That's right, Electra. I did gather quite a few diamonds last night. We did some extensive diamond mining, and we gathered quite a bit of deep slate as well. I have a feeling we're going to need some deep slate in our palette for our upcoming pixel art projects, even though the primary black is going to be concrete powder, or not concrete powder, but like wet concrete powder, whatever you call that. The primary black on the art for the translite and the sides is going to be concrete. I'm feeling like the way that the galaxies and nebula and stuff look against the black, there's going to be some like dark grays speckling like the around the stars in the galaxy, or yeah, around the stars and the galaxies and the flares and stuff. So good morning, Mini Cheese Mouse. Morning, Butterfly Girl, KMC, Kingu. All on the Discord. We got folks in the Twitch chat. Manty Gag, always good to see ya. Second, Fifth, Cryptic Fen, Andromeda Android, Tunkerout, Sprocket Victor, Ellie Who Draws TV, Electra 310, Sean Jeffrey, Kaz the Ghost, Boy Doggo, USS Requin. Glad to see all of y'all. And then over in YouTube chat, we got some folks over there too. Howdy, Chloe the Great and Powerful, Personal Zombie, Powerpuff Girl Steph, Sean Cockrell, Keon's Hedge Bear, ZB, Clam Meditation, Messiany. Glad to see everybody. Hope everyone is doing well. Hunter Colony as well. Fabled whatever. We are ready to get going this morning with just a little bit of organization stuff. We've got this green chest here, this green shulker box that was from XB, I believe. And we've got not enough space in our inventory to really do the mining at the level we want. Let's go ahead and toss these gold nuggets in here. I should have put some of those in. Well, you know what? I think those are relatively fresh. Hey, it's Jem. Howdy, Jem. Good morning. How are you, Gemini? I hope you're doing pretty well today. Okay, so another thing that we need to do some cleanup stuff is we have a bunch of axolotls that we haven't renamed yet. And so we're going to go ahead and we're going to grab some of these. Actually, you know what? These are more fun when you stack them up. We're going to go boop, boop, boom. There we go. Good morning, Wolfsten. Glad you could join us. This is a pretty chill Friday morning getting work done stream. I'm going to take down the setting up stream now sign because at this point we're just having a nice relaxed hangout. Whoa, we got our first tip of the stream rolling in. I forgot to even post the link. So Thank you, Ink Curious, for reminding me in the most absolutely pleasant way possible. Thank you, Ink Curious, for surprise tipping before I posted the link. Ink Curious writes, had a bit of a financial windfall this week. That is two words you like to see together. So, sharing the wealth, let's break you out of the hot bar in style this morning. Well, thank you for supporting the arts and my work in particular, Ink Curious, with an amazing opening tip, our first Friday of 2023 of 250 US abacus beads. So, boom, there's 100 abacus beads. Boom, there's 100 abacus beads. And then 20 gets you another face camera expansion, 40, and that's 250 right there. So, let's go ahead and get going on these face camera expansions. If you've never seen a Joe Hill stream before, please direct your attention down here to slot 9 where I'm putting the hot in the hot bar so I can say, howdy y'all, Crow Hills here, expanding as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. Dee-da-dee-da-dee, dee-da-dee-da-dee, dee-dee. And then, numero dos, larger Joe, dee-dee-dee-dee. Then, I like counting, so numero tres, even larger face, da-da-da-da. We're doing it now. It's easier for me to reference if I have the text lines, though, so I'm going to switch over that. 1, 2, 3, 4, how about we expand some more? Ink Curious, yay, Ink Curious, woo! Okay, so that's going to get us to here. Now, up to this point, y'all have seen that money going straight to my head. But now, like Jacob Marley, these chains I've forged in life are about to begin pulling me down to the deep below as I inhale even deeper. Enter the Ghost. Bom, 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 bom. Lowering the Joe opacity now to 90%. At this point, each additional face camera expansion will be accompanied by a corresponding drop in Joe opacity. So, for example, that was face camera expansion number 5. We don't normally uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis. How about an even larger ghostly face? Yay, we're writing these on the fly. And we're lowering the Joe opacity now to 80%. Woo! 1, 2, 3. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. My head is more flexible than Jevons. Do. Lowering the Joe opacity now to 70%, where I normally kind of go two-face style. Now, for face camera expansion number 8, well, we're going to do the most obnoxious face camera expansion, the Tony Stark helmet cam. Here you go. You may have never seen it before. Boom. This is about as obnoxious as the face camera can get. We're going to lower the Joe opacity to 60%. It's going to keep getting bigger, but it's going to keep getting more transparent. So it can't get worse than this. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. T. Joe Eckelsberg is feeling real fine. That wasn't quite large enough that time. Here we go. I'm in a billboard. Don't whine. I don't know. Anyway, here we are. Face camera expansion number 9. T. Joe Eckelsberg. The best Vin Show Ken joke of all time. Here we go. Just 2 giant eyes. We're up to 10. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do this face camera expansion. Dee-dee-dee-doo. Lowering the Joe opacity now to 42%. Okay. So, for number 11, I mean, we don't want to just redo 7, so let's go with a classic. Expand Joe. Do. Brr, lowering the Joe opacity now to a frigid 32% Fahrenheit. That's pretty cold in here. So we're at the 12th face camera expansion finally. On the 12th day of Christmas. On the 12th day of Christmas, and Curious gave to me 250 abacus beads. So here we go. It's time to expand. Oh no, I dragged it too far. My God, I've gone too far. Oh gosh, OBS does not like it when the camera starts getting this. Oh come on, this big. Expand. Jost. Do 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 do. Lowering the opacity now to 24%. Thank you, Ink Curious, for all 12 of those fantastic face camera expansions. Thank you for supporting the arts and my show in particular. I hope you enjoy the rest of your financial windfall in all sorts of other fantastic ways. But thank you for thinking of us here and thinking of me. Sean Cockrell rolling in and tipping 10, getting us over the top for that next face camera expansion. So here we go. Expand Jost. Do 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 do. I haven't even posted the tip link yet. I'm gonna get to it. Don't worry, y'all. Thank you, Sean Cockrell. Thank you, Incurious. Tips are welcome via PayPal.me. I don't even have it in my paste buffer. Let me go over to my text file. Copy and paste. Tips are welcome via PayPal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. We are now at 20% Joe-pacity, thanks to Sean Cockrell putting us over the top on that last one. Okay, so here we go. We're getting things done this morning. Okay, we need to name the axolotl. I was thinking I really liked Knives Out and Glass Onion. So Benoit Blanc is the name of the main guy in that, but I'm thinking Benoit Bucket because it's an axolotl. Yay! We did it! We're writing jokes. They might not be the best jokes. They're going to be background jokes in somebody else's video, but we're starting the morning off strong. We're starting the morning off strong. Okay. Let's see. What else? There's Wayne Terraceman from the Wax and Wayne trilogies. We can have Wayne Axolotlman here. I forget what Wax's last name is Ladriel. Waxoladrian. There we go. Hitting our Sanderson stuff hard. Let's see. I'm trying to think, like, it'd be fun to do some Banks, because I like the culture novels, but, like, I have a hard time, with his books, I have a hard time keeping the names of the characters in my head afterwards. Like, it's not that they're poorly written. Like, I like the way he writes characters. It's just that, like, I feel like when I'm reading a Banks novel, as a reader, my relationship is with the situation, not with the individual characters, right? Like, I feel like much more of a third-party observer. Like, I feel like I'm reading a report on something rather than living with the characters through it. Does that make sense? Ben walks a lot. That's pretty good. People are saying don't lean back. Too much mouth. Got it. Okay. Jamie says, I just got my first Banks Culture series for Christmas. Awesome. Enjoy. Let's see. What else have I been reading lately? Oh, I've been really enjoying the Diving series by Christine Catherine Rausch. It might be Rausch. I still don't know. I should look that up at some point. I've only ever seen it written. Laura, thank you very much for the 20, who says, no, you don't get a break. Grow Hills. Well, thank you very much, Laura. Here we go. It's time to expand. Just do 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 do. Where's my face? It's got to be here somewhere. Lowering the opacity now to 16%. Thank you very much, Laura. Okay. Yeah, you get the experience of watching HermitCraft through the eyes of a hermit. Welcome. Okay. So, there's Coop, Jonathan Coop Cooper. There's the boss. Honestly, just having one named the boss, people be like, "Is that Tony Danza?" Tony Danzalotl. That actually kind of works. Scott Baculotl. Draculotl. Nicolotl Cage. Is that an axolotl name? Maybe. Ooh, a good Star Trek suggestion. Spockulotl. Daxulotl. Daxolotl. Jadzia. Daxolotl. Star Trek is a good point, Mike Deadman. Good avenue. We haven't really done much Star Trek. Let's see. There's Odo, Quark, Nog, Rom, Cisco, Jake Sisko. There's Kira Nerys. There's Garaxolotl. Datalotl. Axolotl. No. Picardolotl. Crusherolotl. Geordie Axolaforge. Morning XP. Okay, so we've still got a few over here that have not been named because I have not been consistent with my. Let's put the ones that we've definitely named in here. But yeah, Mike Deadman, good point on the Star Trek. That is a very fruitful avenue, I am sure. Aristrolotl. Morpholotl. Boy. Major Kiraxolotl. Axel Platolotl. Boy. Bye-bye, Jim. Henrik says, turn of the camera. Well, we don't normally do rotational cameras, but during these streams, but I can rotate the camera some if you want. It's gonna look weird, because, like, it's just rotating past my head, right? Because the camera's too big to rotate clearly. I can rotate it back. But I'm not really sure why you would ask me to do that. Normally, we don't mess with the camera unless people give money. But that was a freebie for you there. So we're rotating it past this way. Woo! Rotate. Turn of the camera. Do. Back to 0. Okay. J.R.R. Tolksolotl. I feel like that sounds like a Hey, real quick, we got a tip rolling in from Karina for 10. Thank you very much, Karina. That's going to get us 10 away from the next face camera expansion milestone. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. I haven't played Scarlet and Violet yet. I was hoping to play it over Thanksgiving, but it ended up not working out. So, like, I don't know. Maybe I'll play it over the summer when I have some downtime, when my kid is at her mom's. But Chloe the Great and Powerful yells bigger and tips another 14. That's going to get us there. So here we go. Thank you, Chloe the Great and Powerful. It's time to expand. Just, I just had to go look over to make sure that I have my Beetlejuice outfit in case I need it later. Because, I forgot that it's a new year and stuff has gotten moved around. So we're going to lower the Joe Pasty now to 12%, along with that face camera expansion. Thank you so much, Chloe the Great and Powerful. That puts us 16 away from the next expansion. Perry the Platypodal. Platypodal? I feel like you're close on there. Oh, from Beetlejuice we could do Axolydia. That's one. Oh, actually though, no, to make that more clear, Axolydia Dietz. Axolore. Soon. Is it? Or wait, what's the name of Data's creator? It's not Soong, it's oh gosh. Oh, whatever. Soong. It is Soong. Okay. Okay. Noonien Soong. It is Noonien Soong. Really? Okay, for some reason I was like, isn't that Khan's name? But that's, never mind. I'm dumb. Okay. So what have we got here? Chloe the Great and Powerful tips another 3, who says tipping more out of spite. Henrik Grieve Thorson says, I hate people streaming begging for money. Well, here's the thing, Henrik, is that if you like my YouTube videos, the only way I'm able to record the collabs and stuff with the big groups is by doing this. This is what let me quit my day job, because it used to be with HermitCraft, because we could never schedule anything on a reasonable basis. If I took the day off to try and do a big group recording, there was a good chance that it would just get moved to the next day, and I wouldn't have enough vacation days to take 2 days off in a row. So, like, you know, I see a lot of people who are like, hey, Joe, I love your YouTube stuff, but I can't watch your streams. It's like, don't worry. The people who like my streams are paying for that YouTube stuff. I feel like my HermitCraft episodes are way better now that I can be more collaborative and be online at the same time as other people. Yeah, so, Henrik, this is what pays for that. I literally would not be able, like, the YouTube video ad revenue is so terrible. Like, I'm lucky to make $60 an episode, maybe $100 on a wild episode. You can't live on $400 a month. But hey, Janie Laney's rolling in. People were just complaining about my eye, Janie. Can you imagine people complaining about my eye? I know, right? A lot of streamers have face cameras now. This is how it works, you know. But anyway, we're over here naming axolotls. Janie, we can have a Janie Lotl here in honor of our latest raider. Thank you, Janie. So we've got Axolydia Dietz, Janie Lotl, George Axel LaForge, Garaxolotl, Draculotl, Nicolotl Cage, Scott Baculotl, Tony Danzalotl, Benoit Bucket, The Boss, Waxoladrian, that one's hard to say, Wayne Axolotlman, Jadzia Daxolotl, and then we're back to the ones. Janie Lotl, thank you for the raid. Yeah, this is a chill Friday morning stream. I'm just kind of doing getting caught up on stuff like, oh, I have a bunch of axolotls I need to name for background jokes. These aren't going to be like necessarily in my episode, but when people go to my axolotl shop and they hover over the stuff, there needs to be jokes, right? So we're just writing a bunch of silly names in here. Henrik writes, streaming should be because you like the game. I do like the game. That's why I do it. So, Curzon Daxolotl is a great suggestion as well. We've got 3 chats going on, just so you know, folks who just came in from the Janie raid. We've got my Discord for Patreon patrons. We've got YouTube. Chloe the Great and Powerful tips another one that puts us 12 away from the next face camera expansion. Thank you, Chloe the Great and Powerful. Killa Cam! Hey, I know you. Janie recommended you a long time ago. You're great on Twitter. I haven't caught your stream very much, but good to see you. Yeah, Janie at one point, at like one of the Minecraft things, was like, here's a list of all the cool people that everybody here should be following. And you were definitely on that list. So yeah. Janie speaks very highly of you. Is there a joke in The Big Lebowski? You know, we could have 2 Jeffrey Axolotl-bowskis. You're Jeffrey Axolotl-bowski. I'm Jeffrey Axolotl-bowski. So we're going to copy that. And then can we fit the dude in here? You're going to be back to streaming this year? Awesome, Killicam. Good luck to you. Okay, so these ones have not been named, so we're going to move them back into here. Esri Daxolotl is also a great suggestion. I feel like my camera's out of alignment. Boom, fixed it. Okay. Axolotl Rose. There we go. Janie says, how long till the next camera expansion? $12 away, Janie. Thank you for asking. And tips are welcome. I'll go ahead and post that link. Thank you for reminding me. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. DNR says, hey, Joe, it's my first stream. What's going on? Hey, DNR in the YouTube chat. We are currently writing background jokes for my axolotl shop. We have a whole bunch of axolotls I have already named and a whole bunch of axolotls that we still have yet to name. Let's take these 2 that we just named, though, and put them away. So that one's named. Apollo is named. So the one that's named will go up there. Ted Axolotl Logan. Bill S. Preston Axolotl Squire. Yeah, I'm feeling good about those 2. From Lord of the Rings, Legolas, Legolas. That's a stretch. That's a stretch. Captain Axe Sparrow. Draxolotl the Destroyer. There we go. There's a good one. Okay. Yeah, a lot of streamers use face cameras now, Dan. It's very popular. It helps people see the game through, like, the eyes of the players. Frodo Lotl. Baggins. What? It's Peregrine Took, Meriadoc, Brandy Buck, I think. Samwise Gamgee. None of those are great. Gandalf Salotl? No. Tom Bombadil would be Tom. Let's Bombaxolotl. That's a stretch. That's more of a stretch than Legolasolotl. Oh boy, we're Ashalotl. Ketchum. I feel like with some of the accents on the server, that's probably not a good one. It looks good in writing. We're not doing only Lord of the Rings. We kind of go down some rabbit holes here. Peregrine Toxalotl. Yeah. I'm trying to avoid Shadowfaxolotl. That's Gandalf's horse. Yeah, Shadowfaxolotl. There we go. What's Bill Murray's character from Groundhog Day? Let's shake it up a little bit. We've done a lot of Lord of the Rings. We've done Star Trek. Let's leave high fantasy behind and do Phil Connors. Needlenose Ned Ryerson. Ned Ryerson. It's a stretch, but somebody's gonna see that and they're gonna laugh. Philolotl Connors. It's axolotl in Philadelphia. Alan Grantolotl, Hugh Grantolotl. Hey, we got another tip rolling in via PayPal. Looks like it's from Janie Laney for an even 20. Woo! Thank you, Janie. That is going to get us 8 past our next face camera expansion milestone. So here we go. It's time to expand Jost. Dan R., if you're still there, you see that every time we hit his tipping milestone, the camera gets both bigger and slightly more transparent. So here we go. Grow hills. Do-do-do-do. And we're going to lower the opacity once we get my eye back in frame here. Down to 9% now. That puts us 12 away from the next face camera expansion milestone. But then Personal Zombie also tips another 20 and says, well, we hit Beetlejuice this morning. Maybe, so here we go. Expand Jost. Do-do-do-do. The camera starts getting really hard to manage at this point. OBS does not like it when the camera gets this big. It wrote me a letter. It was like, if you want to destroy OBS, do-do-do-do, lower that opacity. That opacity. So now we're at 6% opacity. We are 12 away from the next face camera expansion milestone. Once again. So thank you very much for that. Let's see, that means that needs to go, yeah, here. And tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Yeah, that puts us $32 away from the breaking of this camera and the breaking out of the Beetlejuice. Deus Ex Machinalotl. I actually like Deus Ex Olotl. Deus Ex Lotla. Deus Ex Lotla. It's not what you wrote, but I like it. Boy. So, My eye is a lot more obvious, also to the people who are complaining. My eye is a lot more obvious when we're just looking at the repair and name screen. Puxalotl Oni Phil. That works. Ray Stanzalotl. Hey, there was a good one. Ghostbusters. God, I cannot type with a microphone in front of me. You'd think I'd be better at it by now. Axolotl not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. No, guys, I've already done all the HermitCraft names. Don't worry. We have named so many hermit axolotls in the last year. We're on. That's one of the reasons we're branching out to new stuff. Let's see. Other things. Oh boy. We've got only 3 left, I think. Am I right on that? We are almost done with that, and that's gonna free up 2 whole shulkers when we're done with this. Chirotl of Rivia. Okay. You got me there, Mr. Hardluck. LD Shadowlotl, Ollylotl, Paxolotl East. I miss Pax South. Dwayne the Axolotl Johnson. That's actually I that is pretty funny. He was so good in that Jumanji movie, where he's playing, it's just him doing a Danny DeVito impersonation for 2 hours. Like, I would have seen that Jumanji movie way sooner. Way sooner if I had known that it was just 2 hours of Dwayne The Rock Johnson doing a Danny DeVito impersonation. Because, like, one of the other characters is, like, a thief or something, and it's, like, his grandson. And he's like, wait, what are you stealing for? Like, you should know better. It's, like, very strong grandpa energy. Detoxolotl. TMT says maybe you can have multiple copies of the face cam source in OBS and resize them in advance. So when you expand Joe, you just toggle the visibility of the sources. That's kind of like if you're gonna go play like violin on the street, and then you just put a CD player down with a recording you made earlier in front of the case. Like, this is performance art. I feel like you don't like. There's certain parts of it you don't want to mechanize, right? Figuring out which parts of art you can reproduce and which parts you don't want to mechanically, I think is a craft in and of itself. Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to think. We've got 1 left. And I am thinking, like, what games have I played recently? Oh, you know what? I really liked Dwarf Fortress. And they just had their big launch on Steam. I've been playing that game since before Minecraft. They were what inspired me to start playing Minecraft. My friend was like, Joe, it's first-person Dwarf Fortress. You'll love it. So maybe Tarn Adamsolotl in honor of the creator of Dwarf Fortress. And there we go. Boom. That is... Okay. We can go take this to the shop, then free this up, and then we will have plenty of space for mining. Thanks a lot for the memories. Okay. We're running at kind of a lower render distance because I was having problems connecting to the server, and I was told that might help. I'm not sure if it does, but, you know. Hey, Clockwork, we are just restocking my shop, which I flew past. I'm so used to flying back and forth to my house of horrors, I forgot to visit my shop. Okay. So somebody just paid with a Royal Emerald in the dispenser. You're not supposed to do that. Hey, we actually did get some sales. Nice. Well, that's exciting to see actual sales. Oh, yeah, they won't click across because of the, Uh-oh. Let's not have them in our hand, yeah. Since they all have different names and they're different, like, stats and stuff, they won't just go in. Morning, Centauratron. Okay. Well, it is exciting to see that people are actually shopping here. I think I'll save that for a recording segment, though. And we'll leave the sales in there. Centauratron writes, I finally got a good enough sleep. Nice. So long, and thanks for Axolotl the fish. Danny W says, we have a bite-sized Joe in the hot bar, don't we? I don't know. Maybe if you search for my eye... Whoops, that's not how you spell my eye. Maybe you'll find it. They've heard me, Pearly and Bagel. What the? I don't know what that's about. As long as they're having fun, though. Okay, so we do need to go grab some torches before we continue our mining expedition. Luckily, there's plenty of torches right here. Right here, right now. We won't want to grab 100% of them, so I'm not using buckets. We just want to grab enough of them that we don't run out while we're mining. Okay. See, that kind of... We're kind of just... We're thinning the herd. Janie says, I need a torch valley. This thing took, like... Oh my gosh. This was probably... This was a lot of time to drain all this. And then the torches... Everywhere you see a torch, there was sand. This was a sand and sponge ocean removal thing. It's not much, but it's honest work. Has Joe been growing the torches in the fields? Out here in the fields, the torches are real. The smoke and light have got my whole lungs coughing. But yeah, I did a lot of this while reading Christmas Carol or Dracula. Not at the same time. And I'm not saying they're the same work either, but like, I would read Dracula on Saturday nights, and I would read A Christmas Carol the week of Christmas. I'm really happy with how this year's Christmas Carol went. I was worried, because I always want it to be bigger, but like, just having it be small and cozy actually worked out pretty okay. I was pleasantly surprised, because like, I was originally hoping to like hire people to come in and do some of the voices, and money was an issue. So, yeah. I've learned not to promise that next year will be bigger, I promise you guys, because every time I do that, I'm like, oh, I couldn't do what I wanted to do anyway. Is the bed mod back? No, I'm still having so many trouble with the server that my Minecraft is basically... I've got voice chat and replay mod. I don't even have sodium on. Or lithium or any of those things. Okay, so we got a decent number of torches now. We're not doing super great on potions of fire resistance. So let's run to our little potion thing real quick. Pelican Sandwich says, why so many torches? Oh, this used to be underwater, and I used torches to remove the sand that I made a grid with to sponge all the water up. If I used a water bucket to wash them off, I'd have to put more torches back. Uh-oh. See, these are the server problems I was talking about. I think I'm about to get booted. If I'm moving around like this. Oh. Okay, maybe not. Yay. Okay. Okay, do we have extra fireproof potions in here? Regen. We have the stuff to make fireproof potions. What's in here now? Water breathing, 8. Invisibility, 8. Invisibility, 8. Invisibility, 8. Okay, I made a bunch of invisibility potions, I think to mess with the Empire's people at one point, and then I just ran out of time to use them. So we'll put those away. Yeah, none of these are fireproof. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's a very kind little poem from your girlfriend there, and Curious. Thank you for sharing. Okay, wow. Trying to stay on task. We'll see how that goes. As you've seen, this is a Joe Hills show. Oh yeah, we want fire potions of fire resistance. It's fine. We'll get them back out later. Okay. So we need to grab 6 more potions of water, and then we need to grab 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Welcome, Tombstone. Howdy. Okay, so we need nether wart, I guess. It's a new year. It's time to... This is our first brew of the new year. My brain is still getting back in gear, but have no fear. This much is clear. Be of good cheer. Okay, so fire and creams. The magma cream and the awkward potion. Gonna make ourselves a fireproof lotion for internal use. Okay, then I think we need redstone to make it last longer, not glowstone. This is like, if I had one more stand, it would be probably just basically perfect timing for rotating like this. Not everything needs to be optimized, though. Also, I'm not sure that that math actually works. Potions of fire resistance 8. Potions of fire resistance 8. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our yellow thing here. And we're going to put our extra potions of fire resistance in there for now. As well as some of our extra torches. Save 3 of these in here. I really should actually empty all these buckets of water. Like I said, this is Friday. We're just getting a bunch of work done, you know? This is Friday morning, just trying to get through the last day of the week, doing all the little things that, you know, even if I'm not like, wow, I'm super awake early in the morning on Friday, it's like there's stuff that needs to get done. Cleaning up this chest full of buckets needed to get done, but I don't need to be at my peak as a writer. Hey, it's Badger Spanner. Howdy, fiance. Joe Hill's here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. I am just flying away. Hey, Woody T. Ford, welcome as well. A lot of folks here. Glad to see y'all. Okay. So, we left one more torch, or not torch. I'm thinking about torches for some reason. Looking down at my torch grid here. Also, yeah, that lag is a little bit medium to moderately disconcerting. I left another shulker box up here. One thing we might want to do is also refuel our glass furnaces with those buckets we just grabbed. So we'll leave those there. We'll grab this. So we have... What happened to the green shulker box that I emptied? Okay. So we'll take these 3 and put them back in here. That extra potion box we don't want. So we've got basically 4 of these to play with. That's the bento box, mini blocks box, coral. Let's put the... We're not using the hoe right now. We don't need the Fortune 3 shovel. That's the worst shovel for gravel gathering. We'll store 2 extra fire resistance potions in here. The diamonds we can actually make into blocks and store in our wallet. Does shift get you out of fly mode? Does it? I don't think so. I've tried that and failed, but maybe I didn't try hard enough. Maybe I thought I was hitting it, but I wasn't. I don't know. I think I tried. Okay. Okay, I'm feeling like we're basically making progress here. Let's just temporarily dump the apples in there. The iron ore can go down in here. Okay, we can grab enough of these to round that out. Yeah, those poppies don't need to be in here. Okay. Wait, that's the buckets. Okay. We do need some rockets. That's the wrong one. Okay. Okay, I think we're ready to basically go back to the mines at this point. We're going to save some of those in there for later. I can go back in there. Okay. course, I still have my wallet on me, which I didn't intend. Shift definitely not helping. But we tried. We learned something by trying. That's what's valuable here. Okay, so... yeah, so how much fuel do we have left in these is kind of the question. We are definitely running low. Quill says, what are we at Joe Pasty-wise? We are at 6% Joe Pasty. We are currently 12 away from the next face camera expansion and 32 away from the entrance of the Beetlejuice. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/Joe Hills and YouTube Super Chat. So 7 buckets, 16, 7, 16, 6, 16, 6. Yeah, this is too many buckets for the number of shulkers we have. We can bring the chops and tots box. That's got some give to it. The mob tops box is mostly empty right now as well, because we gave so many of those mini blocks and mob tops away. Okay, so down we go. I should have made some speed potions. I say that every time I come down here. But also, I should have made some speed potions. Okay. Yeah, we're going to need a lot of glass toward the pinball machine, Danny. Or Cha-Cha. Danny's the one that wrote the pinball machine, because Danny knew the answer to the question. It's a lot easier mining with this Joe Pasty. Would speed potions even work with the lag? Maybe. Okay, so I got to a certain point where I just kept hitting... I feel like one of these tunnels, the lava was super close. Here it is. If I can acquire an ollie head from someone, you could build an ollie armor stand next to Mandy Main. Yeah, I'm not sure how best to do that. I think Cleo locks all of her armor stands, and I don't know if she has any extras. Although Ollie has been killed so many times. Maybe I might even have extras of his head, although I'm not sure about that. Okay. So... let's see, this is... we have way too many buckets right now. Yeah, not enough inventory spots. I don't want to put all of these down, because I'm worried I'm going to find out that this is not a big lava flow. It looks okay. But it's not super promising. Yeah. I'm gonna have to get up in there. Luckily, we've got 6 more minutes of fire resistance. We're gonna want to close that one. Okay, now that it looks like... now that I can tell that there's actually something to this place, we can start putting more of these down here. Ollie got murdered by Scar like 100 times in that final recording day. Oh yeah, there's plenty of lava in here. That is now clear. Welcome back, Rusty the Paladin. Glad to see you. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna have to open that up a little. So we've got room for 5 more, it looks like. And that one burned, so that was too many. Yeah, that's why he killed Scar in the Rift Anteroom, was because... I was surprised that more people didn't use all that footage of us hanging out around the fire. Or maybe some of the Empire's people did, but not many of the Hermits. Because I got a lot of comments from fans like, oh my gosh, I didn't see this part. I'm glad you included that. There was one person who's like, Christmas is over. I'm like, it is literally the 12th day of Christmas today. And that episode came out yesterday. So Christmas not over. Like, don't yell at people for putting Christmas episodes out during the 12 days of Christmas. Like, that's just not very seasonable of you. Yeah, me three strings says, imagine running out of fireproof potion while in the lava. That's why I literally have one on my hotbar right now. Also, I don't remember the exit. Is the exit over here? I hope so. Three minutes. But, yeah, I'm not doing a good job of finding the exit. I'll give you that. Yeah. Where's their Feast of the Epiphany Spirit? I'm collecting lava, not clearing it. Okay, wait. This might be the exit here. Yeah, it is. Also, the totem will add fire resist, too, if I need it. In a pinch. Try not to get pinched, though. Let's swap that one out there. And we have more fire resistance potions in here, too. So, we're not in huge trouble. Just consolidating some things down. Yeah. We have room for how many more here? Maybe 6. Yeah, 6. Okay. Okay, so then we have room for 1, 2, 3, 8. Yeah, 8 left. Beef's here. Let's wait till I'm not about to die. I mean, I'm not about to die anyway, but we'll greet him. Howdy, Beef. We actually might have more shulkers than buckets for like the first time in a while. Actually, it might even out. Pretty close. That's... before I run back in there, I saw that little fire logo go away. We're back in. Woo! How are we for time? Okay, cool, cool, cool. We've been going for an hour and 10 minutes. Awesome. And this should leave me with enough room in my inventory to actually pick up these boxes as well. We did it. Just relax and wander back this way. Wander back that way. Welcome, Charlotte. Glad you could join us. We are just gathering some lava and doing some mining. This is a pretty chill stream. Just getting some behind-the-scenes tasks done that need to get done. Resource gathering, inventory management. We wrote some background jokes naming some axolotls earlier. We had about 35 axolotls that needed to be named. Finally, just all the little things on my list where I'm like, oh, I got to do this eventually. So down we go and back up. And we're going to want the rockets so we can fly up that ladder. Also, I wanted to grab the deep slate and bottles while we're down here as well. Woo, perfect landing. Check that. Okay, so we're going to empty these. Oh, now that I filled my inventory with deep slate, though, I still need to go back up to the top of the other thing to empty that, because I didn't think that part through. Hello, Ellis. Doesn't lava flow like water in the nether? It does, but it doesn't create infinite source blocks like that. Like water. It doesn't... It flows like water, but it doesn't self-replicate like water. Ooh, we might need another barrel. Do I have one of those handy? Gonna regret this later, but we'll just put a chest here. Hold us over for now. Get a good stretch in. Ooh. Starting Friday strong. Whoa, not that strong. Not directly into the thing. Okay. Oh. Yeah, a little bit laggy. Okay, lava. Lava. Yeah, we need to make sure that it hasn't started pulling any of those backup fire things. Okay. Lots of lava. All the lava we could need for a while. I think we're actually going to have the furnaces run out of space to make glass. Yeah, like the hoppers are filling up. Before we... I was hoping Impulse would be online this morning, because I wanted to bug him about buying some shulker shells. How many empty chests do we have? Most of these are not empty. And I wanted to use them for mining. Okay. Okay, I think we are going to... I think we're going to start a recording. I need to take a quick hydration break to refill my drink. And then I think we're going to go shop at Impulse's, whether he's there or not. Impulse has a little area where he put all the stuff that used to be for sale, but he hasn't reopened yet. And I think we're just going to go put diamonds in where the stuff is. So we're going to shop in air quotes. It might be theft where we leave a receipt with diamonds. Do the furnaces auto drop the buckets into the hoppers? Yeah, they do. We pulled the so you see, like, there's a bucket, there's a bucket. But yeah, these hoppers are about to start backing up. So alrighty, Evil Ben, have a good day at work. I am going to take a hydration break. It's a new month, so let's see, who do we have to thank? Pulling open our spreadsheet here. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. One to the left. This is going to be January 2023. Let's see. Surf Rock requested lines. Why don't we go ahead and put lines on? That's always a fan favorite. It's a 4-minute song. I'm going to grab a fresh drink. Then we come back. I'm going to start recording an episode and go buy some stuff from Impulse's stock room because the shop isn't actually open at the moment. Be right back.
Power line to convey a certain brilliance, a telephone line to carry a voice, a metro line to bring us all downtown. Lines of connection, communication, not the borders of boundaries that slice and dice a nation. Divided by the chalk lines of disreputable history, past failures are laid out as we shrug with absent mystery. Those bodies left behind us while we amble on ahead, fearful of the wrong things from newspapers unread. Before I tell you what to do, or you try to tell me, let's all see what's been done and where we could have been. By knowing what's before us, the path might clear ahead, and focus on new obstacles uncharted by the dead. Power line from a gurgling turbine, a telephone line from a quiet room, a metro line from across the city. Maybe we'll all raise our glasses soon.
They say across the fence line the grass is always butcherous, but we're not corralling cattle, fearing wranglers about the murders. When we look out past dividers, we're unsurprised to see more folks erecting fences, becoming detainees. Before I worry about you or you worry about me, let's all dwell on ourselves, we're the private enemy. Becoming who we're meant to, virtuous and creative, we won't dread the different, the strange or unrelated. A power line to convey certain brilliance, a telephone line to carry a voice, a metro line to bring us home, to bring us home.
Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. Welcome back from that hydration break. Thank you to Surf Rock for supporting on Patreon at the $20 a month level and choosing that song. Let's see. We are currently at 6% Joe Passity, $12 away from the next face camera expansion milestone, and 32 away from the entrance of the Beetlejuice. I'm about to turn the face camera off, though, and do some recording real quick. So we're going to hit start recording. Function 5. Yeah, there we are. Okay. Let's bring it in. HermitCraft, Season 9, Episode 53, Segment Alpha, Take 1, and action. Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. We are back underneath the front right leg of our pinball machine in our little spawner area. Our furnaces have been dutifully chugging away for weeks. We have so much glass generated for the pinball machine project. We are in fantastic shape. However, we are about to hit a problem. All of my shulkers are basically full. And all of the chests that feed the shulkers are basically full. The hoppers are that last little buffer of space that are allowing these furnaces to operate. Luckily, well, that one still has some room. So we have plenty of fuel, but we just don't have any room to put everything. However, good news, everybody. Impulse SV is selling shulker boxes, or shulker shells, I guess. 16 shulker shells for 1 diamond block in a little cart outside of his store. So we're going to head over there now after taking a quick nap. Time skip. Somebody says Impulse just went live. You know what we actually should do? Is we should bring signs. And also, I'm going to stop the recording real quick. I was going to bring... Do I have a mob head of myself in here? I forgot to grab that on the way out. Ooh, carved pumpkin. Yeah, that works. None of these are birch signs. Brr, not ideal. Yeah, here we go. We need one of these, or let's just take all of these for the glow egg. There's Impulse to ask. Yeah. So we're going to get set up to go bother Impulse. Remind me to start recording again. I'm turning the face camera back on, so you remind me to start recording again when we actually get over to his shop. Where's the birch? Birch signs, great. So we have glow ink for that. Let's get our blocks of diamond out. It would be handy if we already had the 8 chests made also. That we're gonna make here. Great. Okay, put that back up, put that back up. Perch sign. Egg, diamond block. We will need rockets. Only thing we don't actively need right now in our inventory is the redstone and that. We'll pull that out, and I think we are ready to go. Happy New Year, Shield. What did I hit? Fine. Let's make sure we haven't gotten any tips rolling in. No, we're good. Where's iBuy? Here it is. Or iLuminate. Okay, so we're going to switch over to the recording mode. So here we are outside of iLuminate, where I have been told that Jevin has some sort of temporary cart selling those shulker shells 16 for 1 diamond block. Now, I'm not sure exactly where that cart is. Is this it? Maybe this is it. 1 diamond block for 16. Hey, we found it. I'm really good at visually recognizing what is and is not a cart. So we're just going to leave a nice little review here to let Impulse know how much we appreciate him setting up this nice little pop-up stop. How come that won't... Well, hold on. If I want to make that glow... Okay, we're going to make a glow item frame. And we're going to put a nice little Egg Joe here. And we're going to put a nice little review sign next to it. Egg Joe Hills says... This is the best cart ever. Thanks. 5 stars. Woo! There we go. I'm sure Impulse will be thrilled to see how well his cart is selling stuff. But anyway, we had probably better be on our way before he comes and yells at us because he just logged on. Time skip! My body. I didn't record that. I didn't record that. Doing it again. The recording was not engaged. Start recording. HermitCraft, Season 9, Episode... Did I say Jevin instead of Impulse? So we need take 2 anyway. It's Impulses. Season 9, episode 53, segment Bravo, take 1, and action. We are here outside of Impulse SV's iLuminate shop, where I have been told there is a cart that sells shulker shells. 1 diamond block for 16 shulker shells. Now, I've been looking around here, and there's only one thing that's clearly visually identifiable as a cart. And that's this, 4 wheels here. 4 wheels a cart doth make. Now, if we start looking through here, I see a lot of shulker shells times 16, right? This is obviously the right place. Yep, clearly. 1 diamond block for 16. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll just drop 4 of these in there. Perfect. I love the layout here. This is a very interesting way to present a cart. We're going to put little Egg Joe here with a review just to let Impulse know how much we love this. Egg Joe Hills says, best card ever, Impulse. Love it. 5 stars. Done. So then I guess we'll load this back into the cart there. And we can be on our way to get all of that glass unclogged from our furnace. Time skip. Okay, did I say Impulse this time properly? Or did I say Jevin any? Do we need to do another take? I said it properly? I said Impulse. It's good. Okay. I did push record this time. We're hitting stop record. Okay. I remember to turn off the overlay, but I didn't actually engage the recording last time. Okay, so we are back in streaming mode with the face camera on. Currently $12 away from the next face camera expansion, 32 away from the entrance of the Beetlejuice. Still getting that little bit of server lag. Like I said, I think it's an internet connection problem because I'm having the same problem on my laptop. So, boy. Okay. So here we go. We need to actually get more wood than I brought as well. Yeah, iLuminate, iJevin. Somebody in the chat was like, just why buy from Impulse when you can steal from iJevin? And I think I just read iJevin somewhere. 4 blocks for a stack of shells is pricey. Well, this will set me for a while, though. This is more shulkers than I've ever had in Minecraft ever. I'm not deeply concerned that I'm gonna. I'm feeling pretty okay about this. Like, this is not going to be a recurring purchase for me. Okay. So let's go get more dye, though. Block of diamond. More light blue dye. We actually managed to use almost all of our levels naming axolotls. We didn't run out of levels first. That's surprising. Let's just put those in there for now. Lay our head down and dream. We'll get a lot of levels from the furnaces. That's true. Impulse knows you were at his shop. If he wants to confront me about it, that's his right. He's the shop owner. But Server delay. Where does it think I actually am? Okay, am I still alive? Yay. Okay. So we're going to put a bunch of empty ones down here. Just so we don't accidentally do this wrong. Of course it's going to go there. It's fine. Yep, did that wrong already. Okay. Where did that one fall? Presumably down there. Did it fall into here? Is it back up on top of that thing? It's all the way down here. Welcome, Vin. We're trying to figure out where I lost a shulker. Or if I lost a shulker. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't. Okay. So... we have empty, glass, glass, glass. 3 glass, 4 glass, 5 glass, 6 glass, 7 glass. And then the rest are all empty. Okay, so we definitely dropped one. Any chance it didn't break due to server lag? Well, we replaced it. And the new one's there. It's a good time for ender pearls, I think. It didn't fall there. Like, it could have fallen onto here or into here. Could it have gotten into the hoppers above it? I think if a hopper is covered with a... I think if a hopper is covered with an inventory, it shouldn't collect things, right? Like, so the hopper above the skeleton thing is open. So that, theoretically... Let's just double check all these. These are... Hold on. Why do we have 9? How did that happen? Maybe it despawned. We haven't been gone that long. Yeah, it's not in... Is it possible it's like just behind the other one somehow awkwardly? Like if it got forced somewhere there? Dang it, where's the one we just picked up? Yeah, this is the one we just picked up. So, if it fell there... Well, huh. Could it have gone up toward the surface? Like if it got caught in the bubble column? If it got caught in the bubble column somehow, it would have gotten dumped out. If you have 7 full and 1 empty, then 1 didn't get swapped. Oh, so you're saying I screwed up at a different step. Oh, okay. Wait. One of the other shulkers did not get swapped properly, and that's where the math is looking wrong. This one. Okay, you're right. That was it. That was the mistake. Okay, mystery solved, everybody. Mystery solved. Okay. So we can take these back up to glass storage. Yeah, who is it that caught that? Kingu. Good eye. Good eye, mate. Okay. And more server lag. What I might have to start doing is let's take one of these here. Gonna grab as much of that as we can. Start really consolidating these chests into just boxes. The glass is for the pinball machine. Pinball machines have a lot of plastic and glass translucent parts. And so we're going to need these both for, like, caps on the pop bumpers and lights and stuff on the playfield, but also for the glass that covers the playfield itself at the end. So... And this is the sort of thing where, like, we're going to need so much that it doesn't make sense to try to buy it from another hermit, you know? But we made a ton of sand, or we gathered a ton of sand in order to drain the ocean anyway. So, like, this has kind of been one of those, like, every step of the project, we're gathering stuff to reuse in the next step. Type things. Third shulker from the right has room for 26 more. Oh, you're right. Cool, thanks. I mean, these don't have to be optimal, really. I'm just trying to... What about convincing a hermit with surplus glass to sponsor the machine? Well, I mean, we've already got plenty of... Like, it's not like we're hurting for glass at this point, right? You know, we've already got the infrastructure in place to manufacture our own. We're doing okay. Okay, so we're gonna grab these, and then we can make more of those. Are we out of light blue dye? We might be. Oh, we're not. No. Okay, never mind. So wait. Somebody said you can color these by clicking in the... Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. That's a lot easier. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and toss these back into storage for later. Okay. Hey, we got a tip rolling in from Richard, who says, "Hey, Joe, here's a tip for you, like a monetary tip, not a suggestion. If I did suggest, I would suggest you have a good Friday." Well, thank you very much, Richard. If I am doing the math right. That puts us $2 away from our next face camera expansion. We are currently at 6% Joe Passity. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. I'm realizing I'm actually supposed to meet a friend. Lots of people in town for New Year's and stuff. So we're probably going to wrap the stream up in 10 minutes. That's going to be last call for tips for this morning stream. No afternoon stream or anything planned because I have a lot of editing to do on that Vintage Beef card game video. If you haven't seen the test footage I put out on Twitter, I'm really happy with how this is coming along. Let me find a link to that real quick. Kind of showcasing an overlay setup I figured out with Replay Mod here. But yeah, so episode 52 is in the editing bay now, and it's going to be all about playtesting, and it's going to have a new match of Cleo versus myself, a rematch, if you will. So if you enjoyed the first Joe versus Cleo match, don't worry, there's another one on its way. Boy, I'm realizing I should probably have like a place to store the extra shulkers that I'm going to need to swap out down here, because like these are not full yet. And they won't be for a little while. Okay. So we actually need... I should not have used all my wood. Let's maybe make... Okay, we can make an acacia barrel real quick, I guess. Wait. Hold on. We've got slabs here already. Jungle planks, jungle logs. Yeah. Do I have a workbench down here? That's a bit of an oversight, if not. Chloe the Great and Powerful tips 3 and writes, "The Beetlejuice approaches." There is going to be an evening stream, and because the camera resets every day at 6 a.m. at Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania time, we are going to be rolling into that tonight's stream hot. Here we go. It's time to expand. Jost. Do. OBS really gets difficult to work with. I'm clicking a lot here, trying to get to the corner of that so we can grab it. Woo! Drag it. Woo! Let's expand my face beyond a reasonable size. We're going to turn up the Joe Passity temporarily so I can make sure that I found my eyeball. There it is. Now we're going to turn it back down where it belongs, 3%. Thank you so much to Chloe the Great and Powerful for that. Okay, let's see. Cool. We are all good on everything except I need to make a barrel. I really thought that I had left a workbench somewhere practical, but I hadn't. I'm full of regrets about it, but I'll manage somehow anyway. Power Spirit Tips SEK 20, which comes out to 2 US Abacus beads. It's true, we're now 17 away. Power Spirit writes, have a nice day. Well, have a nice day to you. Power Spirit, thanks for the tip. Hope you're having a fantastic Friday. Oh, cool. Since these are all empty, I can just dump all of them in there. Hey, that's handy. Cool. So now we're going to be all set moving forward. We can actually go mining. I still do have to maybe figure out some of this nonsense. There's still some nonsense occurring in general in all of this. Like that, where's the illumination box? That's the Easter basket. Okay, so these item frames and glow inks are going to go back in there. Wood will go back in there. But yeah, we actually got a segment recorded to kick off episode 53. Tabers Valentine says, just open the window and it's snowing. Oh no! Yeah, that's... Well, still, it's nice to get a little bit of fresh air now and again. Okay, so the Mob Tops box and the Mini Blocks box are both going back in. I should probably put the special hat in my wallet so I can appreciate it later. Okay, so we're all set then for mining. We're going to do some mining this evening, probably, because I am expecting that my brain is going to be melted from editing, and so... But I really want to get this this beef card game episode out. It's so exciting. Like, I really love how much work Beef put into it. It's going to be so fun. So that's going to be my primary, like, brain power focus today. Is going to be working on editing that. And then, so we'll have a chill mining stream tonight that will actually have 4 shulker boxes to use. And then while we're mining, our furnace will be running, and all this will be moving along too. So, making progress on our... Wow, these already filled up. That did not take long, huh? Vin says, I just watched Beast recording of the match. It's a fun game. Did you see the January match or the December match, Vin? Because we just recorded a new one. That I'm putting in an episode. I didn't know if he's already got that out. But... The first match. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, the rematch, we actually designed starter decks that, like, Beef might actually, like, give to Hermits. With the idea being, like, this is not an optimal deck to play with. But this is, this is a deck that teaches the fundamentals of the game and would encourage you to trade. So... Yeah. The first match from back in December, I knew was out there, but I was like, oh no, the one we just did already? So, okay, so these are all actual glass now. Yeah, the first one's on Beef's channel. In the Joe and Cleo episode, he has a link in the description to the full match. So... My episode is going to reference that match and maybe show a clip or two from it, but the focus of my episode is the rematch. And actually kind of the focus of the episode is like, what can we learn from playtesting and how do we design games type of thing. But like, I'm going to say like part of the point of the first recording was to figure out like how to make this fun and watchable for viewers. And we learned a lot while doing it that I'm going to we made changes that I'm going to showcase in this rematch where like I showed like the overlays and stuff like that. So yeah. I'm very excited. But it's also like between all of the recordings Cleo and Beef did Cleo Beef and I did. I've got 4 hours of footage to go through there, and I have made a good start. But that's gonna be my big focus for today. So we'll have a chill stream tonight, mining and getting some more diamonds toward actually buying into the game when it goes live, which could be any day now. Like, it's ready. Like, there's still some mechanical stuff with the booster pack shop and stuff that Beef is gonna have to build out, but like, it's coming along. The game itself is ready. The game distribution network, the sales bits, that's gonna be a thing. But yeah, okay. Like I said, I said we were gonna wrap up at around 10:30. Woo, and that's where we are at. So mission accomplished. Thanks for hanging out with me, y'all, for the first 2 hours of my working day. I am feeling good about hitting the rest of the tasks I got to hit today. I hope y'all do too. And if you happen to be free tomorrow night, I'm going to be back to reading Dracula. That's right. We are pretty far in at this point. I don't remember exactly what chapter we ended on, but if you want to get caught up, just read the first 20-something, and you'll be fine. We're a little late in this. But anyway, it looks like my friend Impulse is streaming. Why don't we go ahead and raid him? /raid Impulse SV. We just enjoyed his delicious shulker cart. So I'm going to post a link in the YouTube chat as well for those y'all who are watching over there. When you get over there, our raid message is, howdy y'all, Joe Hills raid here. Anyway, until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring. Doo-doo-doo.